Today we have a little news report to come to the public with. KrishnaMadagoni filed a federal case April 17th, 2025. Now, mind you, this is something which is quite interesting. I had a RICO case, and the courts dismissed it without prejudice April 1st, April Fool's Day. And 16 days later, Krishna filed something on April 17th. Same judges, Judge Zahid and Judge Quinn. So this one comes, he dated this letter from Madagoni LLC, April 17th, to Honorable Judge. This is a letter. It's not a motion, it's a letter. It says, Dear Judge, subject, formal complaint regarding harassment and mental distress caused by Tiva System Incorporated, another hidden asset. I'm writing to formally bring to your attention a matter of serious concern involving my female employees. Okay, so there's plural there. Name withheld to protect her privacy. She has experienced significant mental distress as a result of repeated harassment by a third-party vendor, Tiva Systems Incorporated, and its directors, Vic Thadani and Sachi Thadani, residing at 204 Walter Hayes Drive, Palo Alto, California, 94303. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to continue reading. For the past 5 months, my employee, now it's one employee, has been subjected to ongoing harassment and intimidation, primarily from Mr. Vic Thadani, president of Tiva Systems Incorporated. His conduct has included threatening communication, derogatory remarks, reversing the payments and not paying, and unreasonable demands. These actions have not only severely impacted her mental health, but have also disrupted the professional environment within our organization. What organization? Despite several attempts to resolve the issue amicably, including through email correspondence and phone discussions, the inappropriate behavior has continued, causing heightened stress and anxiety for my employee. I believe this constitutes a violation of her rights. You don't know if it does or not? And contributes to our hostile and unsafe work environment. Okay. All right. Given the gravity of the situation, I respectfully request that the court take this complaint seriously. And initiate appropriate measures to address the conduct of Tiva System Incorporated and its leadership. Sounds like, I don't know. Oh God. Okay. It is imperative to safeguard my employees' mental well-being and to maintain the integrity of our professional relationships. Well, one, shouldn't have used our family income to bring her over into your fraudster activity. Matter of fact, her passport said January 9th, 2017, so she was already a part of it. So what, now she can't handle it? Okay. Okay, so then we have a little extra here. Stay tuned. Krishna provides some background in this letter to the judge. To the judges. He says, Madagoni LLC employed a female professional who was assigned to a software client through a vendor layer, Tiva system, so incorporated. So that means they're vendor layers. So yeah, in our Madagoni LLC IRS claim, you can actually, if you read through it, you'll see that there are many different vendors. So this is one of the layers of the vendors, Tiva System Incorporated. Again, another hidden asset. This employee chose to resign under the Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. Okay, that's fraud right there. Let's see if we know who this person really is. If it is Pragati Chandaluri, it has nothing to do with the fact that what he's talking about. It has everything to do with the fact that her name is out in the public eye, Google, because she's a fraudster. She stole from me, and her and Krishna are conspirators together. Okay, so she's abusing the Family and Medical Leave Act right now. So that also certifies why comp controllers should get involved with these individuals, because they're abusing the Family and Medical Leave Act. Anyway, so Family and Medical Leave Act. So it says this employee chose to resign under the Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA, of 1963 to care for her ailing parent, giving 1 day's notice to the client manager, which was accepted. Okay, so if it was accepted, why now are you suing? Oh, okay, because you suing for $1 million for harassment and stuff. Okay. She initially planned to travel to India to escape her prosecution here if they go after her. And I say if because, it seems like, they let certain ones get away with stuff. But anyways, so she wants to go back to India to her sick father. Okay. Where's the paperwork showing that he's... Matter of fact, any paperwork that they show, they're liars. So I wouldn't believe nothing they say. Nothing that they say. Anyways, but due to the immigration concerns... Oh, you recognize there are some immigration concerns? She remained in the USA and continued providing support remotely via phone. Via phone, she's providing support. Like to see what that's entailed. Maybe what's entailed in the phone is wiring money that way. And so this is why they're asking for the court to release $1 million, because he's trying to move money back to India. Since I filed my UCC 1 576548-12-3, since I filed 3 of them, it's hard for them. It seems like now, I guess it's hard for him to move money without it being accounted for, because he's going to have to account for every $636 million that he has stolen from me, okay, as well as the courts. Okay. Okay, let me stay on the target here. Let me stay on task. In the United States, employment operates under the at-will doctrine. Okay, all right. Which ghostwriter wrote this for him, I'm wondering? Because he don't even know nothing like this. First of all, this is it's formatted really well. And he doesn't even speak this way, nor does he write this way. So I know Krishna, and this is not Krishna's writing at all. But anyways, which allows, okay, so in the United States, employment operates under the at-will doctrine, which allows either party to end the employment relationship at any time. Following her resignation, Tiva Systems Incorporated, which received payment from the client for services rendered, was obligated to release these payments to Madagoni LLC. However, Tiva Systems failed to do so. So Krishna failed to give his money to himself. Okay. Instead, it misused the funds for personal gains and began harassing the former employee via unsolicited phone calls and persistent text messages without Madagoni LLC's consent. Stay tuned. Oh my God. Okay, let's read a little more here. Madagoni LLC made multiple efforts to resolve the matter and requested the outstanding wage payments. So he's okay. TIVA system responded with continued discrimination based on the employee's immigration status and nationality, and escalated the situation by making threats to report her to federal agencies such as USCIS. Okay, he's saying a lot there, and I guess he really doesn't know that he's saying a lot there, that the puzzles don't match, okay? Not at all. Not at all. But I'm sure the federal court will make them match for him because, Judge Zahid, he's the one that even said that Pragati is a citizen here. And she's not. I mean, Krishna filed an I-485 for her. And they received it January 2nd. And they did get notification that they received it, and they're now working again on her file, but they haven't come to a conclusion yet. And this is evident by this filing too, that she is not a citizen. She can access benefits, I guess, because that's what this is saying. But again, it's under fraudulent pretenses. Nobody can see that, huh? I guess not. Stay tuned. So, okay, the relief that Krishna is seeking after he's asking the court, he's saying, he wants this matter escalated because, again, the situation of making the threats, reporting her to immigration. She should be reported. She's a fraudster. Okay, she came here with the goal in mind to steal. Okay, yeah, her and all of them. Anyways, relief sought. Madagoni LLC respectfully requests the federal court, the commission. So he has to go to the court to ask for money that is already in our bank accounts that he has control over. Okay, so he needs to go to the board, okay, because it's the board who will okay whether or not he can get access to that money. So he's trying to get access to that money legally. It's not really legally, but it's through the back door. Just like they came through the back door at our house, April 8th, 2024. So he's going through the court because the court has to give him access to the money that he's already stolen from me. And the court is the overseer, the gatekeeper, I guess. Anyways, but he's asking the federal court, not the state court, the federal court. He's asking, one, compel TIVA Systems Incorporated to pay the full amount owed to Madagoni LLC. Okay, all right. It's okay. Now, gosh, guess what? So, I think somewhere in here he said that this client worked how many months? And TIVA owes them $1 million? Is that what he's saying? Anyways, he said, permit a lawsuit TIVA System Incorporated to access the company's insurance for $1 million in damages for a mental distress caused to the employee. So he's probably trying to go to Hanover, the Hanover Insurance Company. using the certificate of liability insurance to access that $1 million, because it was an $11 million policy. But on October 30th, 2023, when Judge Hoffman gave us our flawed divorce that Leaf signed November 2nd, 2023, okay? So that day, Krishna sent a request over to, no, not a request, informing the Hartford to decrease our business insurance to $1 million. So now he's trying to access that $1 million right here. Okay, then it says, bar Tiva Systems Incorporated from owning or operating a business in the future due to unethical and discriminatory conduct. God, stay tuned. All right, we're gonna wrap this up real quick. It says, thank you for your attention to this urgent matter. I am prepared to provide any additional information or documentation that may assist in your understanding of the situation. All right. Then he signs off saying, sincerely, KrishnaMadagoni, President, Madagoni LLC. Now, what's so interesting about this filing is Krishna also saying that he served the summons. He served the summons. So he dated it. He said return service April 30th, 2025. And then he said it's executed. It says declaration of server. I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States of America that the foregoing information contained in the return of service and statement of service fees is true and correct. Executed on April 30th, 2025. Now this was filed April 24th, 2025, but he executed it on April 30th, 2025. And he used our address, 800 Columbus Road, Burlington, New Jersey, 08016. Now, the reason this date is so important is because this is the day we actually purchased our home in 2018, April 30th, 2018. So you see the mindfuckery, gaslighting bullshit that Krishna and the judicial system games they like to play. Okay, crazy, but you want to see it? Here, look.